All right. That was all right to start the video, not to release the dogs, but oh well. Going for a walk this morning around the lake. We're going to come back on the ice on that path right there. But we're going to walk down along the creek bottom with the dogs. It still is below zero. It's Friday, January 30th, about 7 a.m. Partly cloudy. Nice little sunrise over there. And I think it's still 2 or 3 below zero. Feels almost 10 below. Zero wind. So I have a heavy outer layer on today, but just some thermals underneath, and these gloves are not just some fleece gloves. Mechanics wear old ones that are not windproof at all. Got some new ones coming that are utility fleece gloves that are windproof and wind resistant and water resistant coming. And I normally would wear some insulated fast fit gloves that are also wind resistant and water resistant. Boom, leave it. No. I don't know what he's got right there. Boomer, leave it. No. Here. Sit. Give. Oh, that was a Turdsickle. Probably from a coyote. Let's go, Boom. He's always fun. Turdsickle. There he is. Let's go, Ham. Again, that's Boomer. He was 4 in November. That's Hammer. He will be 6 in April. And they are brothers by other mothers. You will still see his ads for his grandfather on his side in the HRC magazine, and I believe I think it says Trigger, big black lab, and then it was full page ad for the black dog, and then hold on, he sees something. I guess we're okay. The other one was keying on something, but you will see an ad for a littermate of Hammer's, his brother, called Razor, who I actually, as a puppy, had first pick of the boys and was going to buy him, and I didn't. But we may end up with a Razor puppy from, I'm not sure who's female, someday, but we'll see. A couple more years. But we're done in the end. Years ago, I think this lake was dug in the early 90s. This was part of a natural low spot in the field. go, boys. That big red house used to be my brother's house. He built that, but he sold that several years ago. Some big trees. We finally used the Stinger stump bucket grapple to carry these over here. We got at least 1 or 2 more piles like this to go. But I need to burn this soon. And then this berm right here that we're coming up to is man-made. But there's a little pond right here that we're coming up to on my right. Where my boy's at. There's one. There we go. But what we're walking right now is actually a man-made berm that holds this little 1/3 of an acre pond back that drains in from just to the right of that prairie grass down the hill out where those stones are, and then it goes out to the creek right there. But where they're standing is all man-made. Boys, I think something dug a hole in there. Let's go. I don't know what that was. Now we're back. This is the natural slope of what it did look like years ago. But for a brisk walk, I'm dressed perfectly today. I'm not going to be a little warm and sweaty like yesterday. Let's go, boys. I don't know. Come on, Hammer. And if you wonder, we're walking on screened asphalt chips. If I walk the entire road around this pond, it's a half a mile. But I'm not going way out in front of my building. But they're always just investigating. They're fun guys. Alright. Let's see if I can go back down here. I don't know why I have this depression right where I'm going to walk. Coming off the grass into the pond is got all this river rock that goes down 6 or 8 feet into the water, and then there's actually boulders like this out here that hold all the stone and the underwater bank from collapsing on itself. So there is it's only 8 or 10 feet deep out here. You could have a boat with a motor, but you don't go over here because you'll definitely tear your prop off by hitting a bunch of boulders all the way down both sides. The ends are pretty shallow. Boys, there's another drain right here that comes out from this cul-de-sac. So that's where we get our water. Comes from about 100 acres. Nah, not quite 100 acres of subdivision. The last several acres drain out near the interstate and a cul-de-sac up there into the creek bottom. All right, well, we're back. Nothing too exciting. Dogs got aired out, got some good exercise, and we'll see you later.